Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's Mississippi taking on Alabama. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first three games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Jarvis Evans. What do you have on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one ripped right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brown now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the ALCS. And it's 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The left fielder, number 12.
First and second, no outs. Now the left fielder. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. One away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Sean Montoya in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's in the dirt.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That one missed. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Nate Harris.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And now the shortstop, number 7.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, number 7.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Harris, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the first
Take a look at the lineup.
Alfonso Rivas.
So digging in, Alfonso Rivas. That's in there. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
A little roller up along first, but it kicks foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Nathan Paul. And that's downstairs, and that's ball 1. Two outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Montoya sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. We played an inning. No score. Fourth game of the ALCS. Here's the third baseman, Patrick Herrera. Evans back to work. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Just missed.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Okay. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next is the designated hitter. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now the right fielder, Cameron. Snap throw to first. And they got him.
Wow, that could be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
And misses inside. Second inning here, no score. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, number 5. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
A little bit high. 1-2 the count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Evan Stone.
And here is Evan Stone. Up and in, 1-0. On the ground to third, Herrera. Slings it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Blake Jackson.
So up next, Blake Jackson. Just missed.
1-0. Nope, that's low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now it's the right fielder. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. Jackson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 52.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We head on down to the top of the third. The Tigers on top here, 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, number 9. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Ground ball right side. Rivas steps on first for the out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Ryan.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Schwartz. And that one pulled foul. Down and in, moved his feet.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Two on the way. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive. Come on.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So the batting order turns over. Tyler Bell will hit next. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This one popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, number 24. And the curve misses outside. Ball one.
No strike.
Just missed. That's a little high. And that's ball three. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. Yo, one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fastball is outside. That just misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it remains 2-2. Struck him out swinging, and the runner holds.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now, Alfonso Rivas struck out looking his first time. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Runner takes off. That one pulled foul. And a 1-1. That one fouled off.
That's the ball.
Man at first, one away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a
Now
hitter,
batting,
you're
the
looking to
center
protect the
fielder,
outside part of the
Ncaa.
plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Paul, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
This one in the air, right field, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Base hit, center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First and second, 2 outs. Stone getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. To the right side, and that's just foul. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in Game 4 of the ALCS. On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit. Now a long throw home. Boots it.
He's in there. Good.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 on with 2 away. Blake Jackson digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. That's too low. 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Smith preparing to come on if needed. Lott also throwing. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Schwartz makes the grab, and the inning is over. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. The Tigers with the lead, 3-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
Bulldogs,
Sciambi with Chris
the first
Singleton,
baseman,
and
number
set to lead
23.
off the 4th, Brown. Down the line, Jackson flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, number 12.
Here's the left fielder. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
for
4.
Alabama.
And now
right
here
fielder,
is number 20. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And another ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, number 52.
Here's the third baseman. RBI single his last time up. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Bunting for a hit. Tosses to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield is back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Fourth game of the ALCS. Now the third baseman, Patrick Herrera. Evans back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know, it happens.
Number 33 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
One ball, no strike.
Fought off foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Cameron now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Two down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. That one just missing inside, and the count 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Tigers on top 3-0. Evan Byers on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Rivas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just
Now
hasn't
batting,
looked very
the center
comfortable
fielder,
at the plate.
Nathan.
A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Paul stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, number
So
5.
2 down, and here's the catcher. Now snap throw to first. Paul back on a dive. Just missed. That one misses. Ball 2. Paul leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line to left. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, number 9. Inside, just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Russell, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 34, also getting ready. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fly ball down the line and a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, it was so fun to watch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jarvis Evans done for the night, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Russell.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Schwartz, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off. He was late. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
The batter, number 6.
Tyler Bell getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. What a stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play.
The batter, number 23.
Next to hit, Brown. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs with a runner at third. Outside. And that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder. In the air, right side of the infield. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Evan Stone. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Number 40 appears to be getting loose. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just
Now
needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Blake Jackson. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now here is number 20. Foul ball there. In the air, foul off first. Brown pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 52.
Here's the third baseman. This one in the air. Herrera. And the inning is over.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now.
Number 34.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Sean Montoya digs in now.
The center fielder. Sean.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
In the air, left field. Jackson calls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 1.
Patrick Herrera will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering way upstairs. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Right side, hard hit. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out number 3.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 40.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman.
For Alabama, the second baseman, number 24.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Schwartz makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 7.
Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away here in game 4 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Now move to first. And he dives back in safely. And that drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Nathan Paul now at the plate.
Fielder, Nathan Paul.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. And another ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. Base hit, left center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Here's a high fly ball out to center. On the move. Snags it for the second out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
The designated hitter,
those can be a little
9,
tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next is the designated hitter, Evan Stone. Check swing went around. Strike one. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Rivas on second. Paul on at first with 2 down. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Headed towards the corner. Cameron. Long run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. On the mound now number 38.
Number 38.
And now the right fielder, Cameron.
The Bulldogs, the right fielder, number 8.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball 1 there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 44, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Sweeney warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
The batter.
Now it's the
9.
second baseman. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just missing there. 2-2. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Schwartz stands in now and watches strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And there's the ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Paul under it. And that is that.
Now pitching.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Number 43.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Blake Jackson getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Blake Jackson.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
And strike two.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, how many times do you see three fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that third fastball.
Number 20, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Misses outside, and it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 22, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. In the air, out towards left center. Montoya on his way over, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, number 52.
2 outs, base is empty. Down to third baseman. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Number 44 taking over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Leading off
back to the top of the order now. Tyler Bell digs in now. 1 for 3. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
He's 2 outs away. Brown will hit next. Ground ball right side and foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
And a strike in there. That's down and in. Base is empty, one away. Late here in game 4. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Number 12.
Man at first with one gone. Now the left fielder. First pitch just misses. Brown leads off first with one away. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Sean Montoya.
So it's their last chance in this one. Sean Montoya, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.